Salutation! Welcome to chapter 15 of my Fire Emblem 6 low turn count playthrough. This map is quite simple overall, but the very important side objectives here will require a lot of work. Indeed, with the help of Lalum, we can finish the map as early as in the first 2 turns. But the problem is we also need to talk to Percival with Lalum in order to recruit him. We also want to go to the right side village, which holds a very important hammer, and we can only reach it in 2 turns with the help of Lalum. She will have a lot of work today. Right at the start, we're joined by the daughter of Hawkeye, Agrin. And just like her father, Agrin is an excellent combat unit, starting with very good 16 strength and 15 speed. She also joins with a nice killer bow, but most importantly, thanks to her B rank bow, is able to make very good use of the brave bow, so Sue is much more capable of doing that in our situation. Now, if only she had the mount. So right from the start, Lalum dances Shanna so she can drop Roy near the boss. Miletta's mission here will be to reach the Hammered village, and she will head there straight away. Every other mounted unit's mission here will be to transport Lalum to the desired location, as she will need to be in range of Percival who is coming from the northwest. We won't have much use of the Silent Staff we got for free in chapter 14, but it gives 33 XP anytime we use it, and we don't have any other staff to use either with Soul, so using it here is just some free XP. This actually grants him a level up and we'll get a perfect one, which was 1156 random numbers away. On the one enemy phase we will have on this map, Percival will move forward, just in range for Lalum to be able to talk to him. The only interesting things that will happen is with Roy and Shanna. They have close to no chance to die, but if Roy gets 2 crits on the Merc and the Wyvern Rider that will attack him, are at 32% and 33% respectively, he gets a level up, and we burn 1149 random numbers, so it's a perfect one. Shanna also gets a level up, but since she maxed out strength and speed already, there isn't much to look for, and we settle with an HP, skill, and luck level. Oh yeah, thanks to that, she also kept skill just now. Can anyone actually defeat this monster? Just as planned, on turn 2, Lalum will talk to Percival and recruit him, even if he is silenced. Would have been annoying if a silent staff prevented to talk, right? Would be a very nasty move to have that in a Fire Emblem game. Anyway, Percival, just like Melody, is a force to be reckoned with. A paladin with an excellent bulk of 43 HP and 14 defense and 11 res, excellent offense with 17 strength and 18 speed, and last but not least, A rank in sword and lances, which actually makes him a perfect candidate to use a Durandal in the endgame. But now that Percival is recruited, if we want to finish on time, we also need to get the hammer, and it seems like there is no way to get it on this turn. That is, if we don't use our favorite magic trick. Today's victim is our last cavalier, Noah, who once again dies with a 1-use javelin in hand. Milady then takes care of a cavalier blocking the way with a 2% javelin crit and gets a level up out of it, everything but defense and resistance. And with that, Lalum can dance her and she can visit the village. The reason the hammer is so useful is that we can use it to repair the warp staff, which gives us 8 more warp uses, granting us a total of 13 warps for all this playthrough. Thankfully, since the hammer only requires Searing Staff, Cecilia can use it, so Soul won't have to both warp and repair the warp staff. Shanna can now kill the boss with an easy 2% crit, clearing the way to the gate. But before we end, we'll keep on feeding our 3 favorite units, Shin, Lilina, and Soul. Shin will kill the archer thanks to a 1% crit, Lilina kills the nearby Merc thanks to the chip damage Cecilia gave her, and Soul can heal Shin with a physics staff, which is now only at 1 use left. And with all that done, Roy can now cease, finishing the chapter in 2 turns. See you next time for chapter 16.